Hello students, greetings of the day. So today we are going to discuss about the chapter numbers. So what do you mean by numbers? You know what do you mean by numbers, right? So up to 7th standard you had studied clearly about natural numbers, whole numbers and integers. So today we are going to see about rational numbers. Okay. So first we once again go through what do you mean by rational, what do you mean by natural number. Okay. So what do you mean by natural number? Natural number starts from 1 and it goes on. Okay, 1, 2, 3 and it goes on up to infinity. Okay, so it is represented by the letter n. Natural numbers are represented by the letter n. Next, whole numbers. So whole number are represented by the letter w and it includes 0. Okay, it is same as natural number but it includes 0. Whole number includes 0. It begins with 0. 0, 1, 2, 3 and it goes on. Okay, so next one, integers. Integers is represented by the letter z. So what is by integer? So integer includes both positive and negative numbers. Okay, so 0 at the center, on the left side. What is this side? It is a left side and it is a right side. So left side of the 0 includes negative integers, negative numbers, that is -1, -2, -3, -4, -5 and it goes on. Okay, on the right side 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and it goes on. Okay, so integers includes both negative and positive numbers. Okay, next one, rational number. So rational number is represented by the letter q. Rational number is represented by the letter q and it includes integers, positive and negative numbers, whole number that is 0. It includes whole numbers also and fractional part. Okay, and decimal part. Okay, decimal numbers also, fractional numbers also, whole numbers, integers and natural numbers. It includes all the numbers. Rational number includes all the numbers. So how will you write? How will you represent? So first one, natural number and whole number. So whole number includes natural numbers and integers. Integers represented by the letter z. Z includes whole numbers and natural numbers, and the rational, at last the rational number q includes integers, whole numbers and natural numbers. So how you are clear about? So what is by rational number? Rational number includes all the numbers. Fractional number, decimal number, integer, whole number, natural number, every number included by rational number. Okay, so what is by natural number? It begins with 1 and it goes on, and whole number it begins with 0 and it goes on, and the integers it includes 0. On the left side of 0 we have negative numbers, on the right side of the 0 we have positive numbers, and what is by rational number? It includes all the numbers. Okay, so next we move for what is by proper fraction, improper fraction and mixed fraction. Okay, so we will discuss that. So next one we will discuss proper fraction. So what is by proper fraction? So first you have to know which one is the numerator and which one is the denominator. So the one which is at the top, okay, that is numerator, and this one is denominator. Okay, if the denominator is less than the numerator, that is called proper fraction. So you can write like this, 4, 3. You can easily able to divide this. So how will you divide? 1, 3 is 3, remainder 1. Okay, so that is called proper fraction. If the denominator is less than the numerator, that is proper fraction. Okay, so next one, improper fraction. If the denominator is greater than numerator, for this denominator less than numerator. Okay, so improper fraction means denominator greater than numerator. Okay, so that is improper fraction. So what is mixed fraction? Mixed fraction means if any number So for example, you can take this. So 4 divided by 3. So how will you write? So you have to divide 3, 4. So 1, 3 is 3. So remainder 1. So how will you write in the mixed fraction part? So quotient, remainder and divisor. So what is the quotient here? This one is quotient, this one is remainder and this one is divisor. Okay, so which one is quotient? This one is quotient and this is remainder and this is divisor. So quotient 1, remainder 1, divisor 3. So if you write like this, this is a mixed fraction. Okay, so have you all clear about proper, improper and mixed fraction? Okay, so next one, positive rational number. So which one is positive rational number? So 4 divided by 5. So that is positive rational number. Minus 4 divided by minus 5. You can cancel these two. So it becomes positive. So this one is positive rational number. And negative rational number. Minus 3 by 4. Or else 11 by minus 6. The negative sign may be in the numerator or in the denominator. So that is negative rational number. Okay, have you all clear about negative and positive rational number? So how will you represent these rational numbers on the number line? So what is my number line? Have you all seen graph? Yes. So in graph, so this one is 0. So on the right of the 0, what will you do? You will write the positive numbers. So on the left, you will write negative numbers. So this is number line. Okay, so you want to mention this fractional, that is rational numbers in your number line. So how will you represent? For example, you can take proper fraction 4 by 3. Okay, you know this 4 by 3 occurs only between 0 and 1. That is on the positive side. Okay, so 3, 4. So 1, remainder 1. 1 by 3. Okay, so that means it will occurs on the positive side. Okay, so where it will be? Where it will occur? It occurs between 1 and 2. It occurs between 1 and 2. So 1 by 3. 1. So next one 1 by 3. So how many parts? 3 divisor. The divisor is 3. Okay. So we have to split 3 parts. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So this one is segment. Which segment it occurs? It occurs on first segment. So this one is 1 by 3. You have to split the divisor as the number of parts and in which on that part which segment. So the number occurs. So at the first segment. So 1 by 3. Okay. So for example, consider another number. Zero, 1, 2, 3, 4. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Okay, so consider another number 5 by 6. So this one is improper fraction since the numerator is less than denominator, that is denominator is greater than numerator. Okay, so 6 by 5. So how will you represent this? 6, 5. Okay, so how will you? It will be occur within 0 and 1. So that is on the positive side. Since it is more, since the denominator is more than the numerator. Okay, so it occurs between 0 and 1. So how many parts? 6 parts. So you have to divide this. 6 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it is 1. Okay. So on which part the segment occurs, that is the point occurs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this part. So this is 5 by 6. Okay. So you can represent in on decimal fraction also, in decimal form also. So 5 means 0.067 are 42, 8 6 are 48. Okay, so 7 6 are 42, 8 6 are 6 8 are 48. So remainder 2.036 are 18, 2 it goes on. So 0.83. So where will the 0.83 will occur? So this is 1. So 0.1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there will be 10 parts. That will be 9 parts, right? So this is 10th part. So it occurs on 8th part, 0.8. Okay. So like this only you have to represent the rational numbers on the number form. Okay. So the next one, which one is the standard rational number? If the number that is negative sign occurs only in the numerator. Okay. The negative sign occurs only on the numerator. Okay. So for example 4 by 5. This is standard rational number. If it occurs 4 by minus 5. So this is not a standard rational number. Why? Since the negative sign occurs on the denominator. You have to convert into standard form. So how will you convert? You have to multiply by minus sign on both sides. On numerator and denominator we have to multiply by minus 1. So minus 1 by 4 into minus 1 minus 4, minus 5 into minus 1 plus 5. So this will be standard form. Okay. So standard rational number means the negative sign occurs only on the numerator. Okay. So the next one, comparing rational numbers. So the rational number, we have to compare the rational number. So how will you compare? So comparing two rational numbers with opposite sign. Okay. So if you compare rational numbers with opposite sign, in number line, even in number line, this is negative side and this is positive side. So which one is bigger? Which one is greater? So the number occurs on the right side, that is positive. The comparing that is numbers, the rational numbers with positive sign is greater than negative rational number. Okay, the numbers with positive sign are greater. So minus 5 by 3 is less than 10 by 4. Always the positive rational number is greater than the negative rational number. Next one, comparing two rational numbers with the same denominator. So see here, the denominator are same. So you can check 1, you can easily say that 1 less than 4. So which one is greater? So 4 by 3 is greater than 1 by 3. Okay. So next one, comparing two rational numbers with different denominator. So whether this is in proper fraction or improper fraction? Improper fraction. So you have to take LCM and make the denominator same. So how will you take LCM? So 4, 6, so 2 2s are 4, 3 2s are 6, 2, 1, 3, 3, 1, 1. So 2 into 3. 2 2s are 4, 4 3s are 12. So LCM 12. So 12. So you have to multiply and you have to get 12. So you have to, which number, if you multiply with 4, which number to get 12? If you multiply 3, you will get 12, right? So 4 3s are 12. The same number to be multiplied on the numerator also. So 3. 3 3s are 9. Okay. So here 5 into 6. You have to get 12. So if you multiply 2, you will get 12. The same number to be multiplied. So 10 by 12. So now you can say which number, 9 by 12, 10 by 12. So which number is greater? So 10 is greater than 9. So you can easily say 3 by 4 is less than 5 by 6. Okay. Okay. So next one, comparing two rational numbers not in standard form. We already said that if the minus sign is on the denominator, it is not in the standard form. It should be on the numerator. So you have to convert this into standard form. So how will you convert? You have to multiply by minus on both sides. So minus 9 divided by plus 4. So next minus 2 by 3. So the next one, you have to see the denominator. So denominator or differ. So you have to take LCM. So 4 and 3. 4, 2 table 2, 3, 2 table 1, 3, so 3, 1, 1. So 2 into 3. So 6, 2 2s are 4, 4 3s are 12. The same 12. So minus 9 into 4 into which equal to 12. So 3, 4 3s are 12, 9 3s are minus 27 and here minus 2 into divided by 3 into which is equal to 12. So 4 3s are 12. So same 4 here. So minus 8. So I have to compare minus 27 by 12 and minus 8 by 12. So on the positive side, so on the positive rational number, if the denominator are same, you have to compare the numerator. If the numerator is bigger, you can easily find out. But in the negative sign, which one is bigger? The number which is on the right side. If you take a number that is on the right side is bigger. So how will you represent the number line? So it is 0. How will you represent? Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 and it goes on. So if you consider, if you take minus 27, it will be this side. So if you consider the number which is present on the right side is greater. Okay. If you take minus, this minus 1 is greater than minus 2. This minus 2 is greater than minus 3. So likewise minus 8. So minus 8 is greater than minus 27 by 12. So minus 27, this is lesser than minus 8. Okay. On the negative sign, the lesser number is greater. Okay. The value which is smaller is greater. Okay. So the next one is about the finding the rational numbers between any two numbers. Okay. So how will you find rational number between any two number? So if the denominator are same, see here, if the denominator are same, we can find. Okay. So see here. So if it is 3 by 7 and we have to find between 6 by 7, how will you find? You itself know. So 3, 4, 5. So 4 by 7. So 4 and 5 are the 4 and 5 are between the 3 and 6. So we can easily say that 4 by 7 and 5 by 7 are the rational number between 3 by 7 and 6 by 7. So here it is, you should find the rational number between 3 by 7 and 4 by 7. So how will you find? You can find by multiplying the denominator and the numerator by 10. Okay. So 3 into 10 divided by 7 into 10. The same number you have to multiply here. 4 into 10 divided by 7 into 10. So what will come here? 30 by 70. 40 by 70. So you can easily find the rational number between 30 by 70 and 40 by 70. So 31 by 70, 32 by 70, 33 by 70 up to 39 by 70. So these are the rational numbers between 30 by 70 and 40 by 70. Right? Okay. So if the denominator are same, we can easily find here. So if the denominator are differ, so how will you find? Already we discussed. If the denominator are differ, you have to take LCM so that you can easily make the denominator same and you can find. So see here, 4, 5, 2 table, 2 2s are 4, 5, 2, 1 2 is 2, 5, 5, 1, 1. So 2 into 2 into 5, 4 into 5, which is equal to 20. So what is the LCM you get? 20. So minus 3 divided by 4 into 20. So which number to be multiplied to get 25? So the same number to be multiplied here. So 15. So here minus 2 divided by 5 into 20. So 4. So here also 4 minus 8. So you can find the rational number between minus 15 minus 8 by 20. So what is the number will occur here? Minus 14 by 20, minus 13 by 20, minus 12 by 20 up to 7 by 20. Okay. So how will you write? Minus 14 by 20, minus 13 by 20, minus 12 by 20, so on up to minus 8 by 20, that is minus 7 by 20. So you have to find the rational number between minus 15 by 20 and minus 8 by 20 like this. Okay. You can also represent this on number line. So how will you represent? So this one is 0. So minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4 like this. So minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. So here the denominator is 20. So you can also write minus 1 by 20, minus 2 by 20, minus 3 by 20, minus 4 by 20 like this. So if you want to mention this on number line up to minus, you can consider this as minus 8 by 20. So you can represent like this. Like this it's so on. You can also represent the positive numbers on number line. So 0, this side minus and this side is plus. So we can take it as 31 by 70, 32 by 70, 33 by 70. So like you can represent like this up to 40 by 70. Okay, like this only you have to find the rational number between any two number. Okay, this is positive integer and this is negative integer. Okay, so next is 1.1, fill in the blanks. Okay, so see here, read the question. Minus 19 by 5 lies between the integers which one? Dash and dash. So minus 19 by 5 lies between the integers dash and dash. So how will you find? First write down this one is improper fraction. So you can easily find the value. So minus 5, that is 5, 19. So for 3 5s are 15, but remainder 4 point. So you can no need to give point. So this is a fraction Q or D. So how will you represent? Quotient 3, remainder 4, divisor 5. Okay, how will you represent this in number line? So, and this also negative number. So, negative rational number. So, it is between, this is 0, 0, negative numbers will be present on the left. So, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. Okay, so minus 3, 4 by 5. So, the number will present between minus 3 and minus 4. So, minus 3, the parts 4 by 5. So, how many parts it will be divided? 5 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this is 4. Consider this is 4. This is 3. Okay, the values are divided into 5 segments, 5 divide parts. So on which part? Fourth part. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the part. So this is the point where minus 3, 4 by 5 lies. So this is the part where minus 3, 4 by 5 lies. So 19 by 5 lies between minus 3 and minus 4. Minus 3 and minus 4. Clear? So next question. Now the decimal form of the rational number. Decimal form means we have to divide this. Okay. So the the minus sign, standard rational number means the minus sign should be present on the numerator. So it should be minus 15 by 4. So you have to divide. This is a proper fraction. So you can easily divide. So 3 4s are 12. Remainder 3. 15 minus 2, 3. So next one 0.07. 28. Remainder 2. Point already you have. So 7. So 3.75. What is the decimal part? 3.75. So this is the decimal part. This is a fractional part. Okay. So next one, the rational number between minus 8 by 3 and 8 by 3 are equidistant from. So see here, 0, 1 by 3, 2 by 1 by 3, 2 by 3, 3 by 3, 4 by 3, 5 by 3, 6 by 3, 7 by 3, 8 by 3. So this side minus 1 by 3, minus 2 by 3, minus 3 by 3, minus 4 by 3, minus 5 by 3, minus 6 by 3, minus 7 by 3, minus 8 by 3. So the equidistant, from which number it will get equidistant from minus 8 by 3 to 8 by 3? 0. Okay, so equidistant from 0. Okay, have you clear? So next one, the next rational number in the sequence. So how will you find the next rational number in the sequence? So see here, it is 24, 32, 40. So it is the gap between these two numbers is 8. So what is the next number? It will be 48. Okay. So next minus 15, 20, that is plus, minus, plus, minus, here will be plus. So next one 15, 20, 25, what is the next one? 30. So it is a simple method. Okay, you can easily find the next rational number. So next one, the standard form of 58 by 78. So see, you can see here. So the denominator consists of the negative sign. So you should multiply by minus 1, 78 by minus 1, minus 58 by 78. You can divide by second table. 2 2s are 4, balance 1, 9 2s are 18, 3 2s are 6, balance 1, 9 2s are 18. So the answer will be 29 by 39, minus 29 by 39. Okay. So what is the next problem? Next one, say true or false. So 0 is the smallest rational number. Whether 0 is the smallest rational number? No. So why? So it is in the center. The negative integers are smaller than 0. So 0 is not the smallest rational number. So the statement is false. So the next question, minus 4 by 5 lies to the left of minus 3 by 4. So see here, 5, 4, you can divide. So 0.085 are 40. So 0.8 minus 0.8, the next one 4, 3, so 0.07, 28, balance 2, 5 4s are 20. So minus 0.75. So in the, you can see in the number line minus 2. So 0.8 lies left to the 0.75. So the statement is true. Okay. So the statement is true. So the next one, minus 19 by 5 is greater than 15 by minus 4. So how will you find? So 19 by 5. So 7 4s, 3 5s are 15, balance 4.0. So 7 5s, 8 5s are 40. So 3.8. For minus 3.8. For this 15, 4, 3 4s are 12, remainder 3, 0.074s are 28, 2, 0, 5 4s are 20. So 3.75, that is minus 3.75. What it is given here? 3.8. So in the number line, that is for negative integers, the greater value will be smaller. Okay, so 3.8 is smaller than 3.75. So it is given here greater. So the statement is false. Clear? So for negative integers, the greater number will be smaller. So it is false. Okay, so the next one, the average of two rational numbers lies between them. The average of two rational numbers lies between them. So the statement is true. So the two rational numbers lies between them. The average of two rational numbers. Average means itself between. So average of two rational numbers lies between them. Okay, true. There are an unlimited number of rational numbers between 10 and 11. Correct. Since between any two rational number, between 0 and 1, we can find lot of rational number. So it is given here 10 and 11. So he had given, the statement is given as you can find unlimited rational numbers between 10 and 11. So the statement is true. Okay. So students, so far we have discussed the one mark questions, that is fill in the blanks and say true or false. In the next session, we will continue the remaining problems. Okay. So today's assignment, you have to draw a number line and represent these numbers on the number line. Okay. So you have to do this in your homework notebook. Okay. So let us wind up this session and we can meet in the next session. Thank you all.